Hey, 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 happy day 13 of our Get Up and Go challenge. Oh, the possibilities are endless. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with our SOAP framework. We're going through the SOAP framework in detail. We did S yesterday. We talked about our story. We talked about our situation. We boiled it down to one sentence. So I'm not sure I popped it in the comments, but I will today. I got down to, I gained weight during COVID was the story and the situation I'm telling myself. And I'm past the point where I don't have a scale right now. So I'm going to have to get a scale because I want to be able to measure things later on. But for right now, let's just keep it general. I don't have a scale. I know I've gained weight. I'm past the point where I can blame my snugger clothes on the dryer. So I know I've gained weight. What do I want? What's my desire? To get back to my pre-COVID shape. So I can get back to where I was before COVID hit, right? Not a good excuse. COVID is not a good excuse for me, slacking in some of my habits and things that help me take care of myself. But it is what it is. The situation is I've gained weight, desired outcome. I want to lose that weight and get back to where I was before. So how are we going to do that? We're going to talk about options and possibilities, because now that we know what the situation is and what we want it to be, now we can go about filling that gap, that in between from where we are to where we want to go. So how do we do that? First, we need to consider all of the options and possibilities. That's what the O in SOAP stands for: options. It stands for infinite possibilities. There are so many possibilities. They're almost endless in terms of what we can do to fill that gap. No matter what area or aspect of your life you're working on. Maybe you're working on financial, like my friend Avril. Maybe you're working on relationships, like my friend Kelly. I don't know what you're working on exactly, specifically you. I'm doing physical this time, and we'll do each different area. A quick run through. At least one day we'll go through SOAP for each of them, so that we have a foundation and a framework and examples to relate to. Okay, so what are the possibilities? How do we come up with, how do we start attacking and figuring out what these endless possibilities are? Well, we brainstorm. Brainstorming is absolutely positively one of my top 5 favorite tools of all time. Why? Because I use it all the time. I use it almost every day. Whenever I'm faced with a challenge or a situation or a problem or something out of the ordinary comes up, a change perhaps, a virus or pandemic perhaps, I need to focus on what I can do, not on what I can't do. And I do that by brainstorming out, brain dumping all of the possible things that I could do. It doesn't matter if they're realistic or if I actually think they're impossible or unlikely. I just want to get them all out. So I realize that I've got more than this or that, 1 or 2 options to choose from. So often when we find ourselves up against a wall or in a tough situation or in a bad spot, we think in terms of black and white and absolutes. It's either this or that. It's either I lose weight and I fit into the outfit, or I'm not going to the wedding, and maybe just women do that, but I know I've been so guilty of that. You get an outfit, you're going to wear it, and then all of a sudden you try it on, it's too tight. You're like, if I don't fit into this outfit, I'm not going to the party. I'm not going to the wedding. I'm not going to the whatever the event is. I bet some guys do that too. Anyway, so what we want to do today, and our tool is brainstorming. I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen. I've already got my notebook. I don't have it labeled yet, but here's my notebook. And on this page, I am just going to brainstorm all about the possible things and even the impossible things that I could do or possibly even do. Could. The key word is could do. Doesn't mean we're going to. Doesn't mean that we have to, or that it's even possible for us right now. I mean, maybe I say I'm going to go to a spa in Sedona or some weight loss spa in Palm Springs for however long it takes me to get my pre-COVID weight. Well, that might cost tens of thousands of dollars, and they might not even be open now because of COVID. So I don't even know if that's possible, but it can go on my list because it is one way to go from where I am to where I want to be. So all of those ways, we're just going to brain dump them all. I could hire a personal trainer. I could go on a fast for 2 weeks or whatever. I could try some crazy eating programs. I could get some super duper weight loss pills or supplements, none of which I'm going to do. But I want to brainstorm out as many things as I can, because in the seeds of the craziest ideas, I often find the brilliant thing that I'm actually going to do next. Maybe the Palm Spring thing sounds ridiculous and I'm not going to do that because of COVID and travel bans and everything else, but I can create a spa-like atmosphere in my home, or I could do something like that. So the seeds of that idea might have come from that crazy traveling to a health spa idea. So today, our challenge, our assignment is to brainstorm. Brainstorming means I dump out all the ideas I have, no judgment, no critiquing. I just write them all down. What we're going to do for our action item is we're just going to share 3. Pick 3 things. Why do I say 3? Because it gets us out of the black or white, yes or no, absolute polarity type situation, thinking that we only have 2 solutions. Because there's always more than 2 solutions. Nothing is ever, or hardly ever, do or die, right? And the do, there's all kinds of things we can do or die, not just one thing or we're going to die. So we're going to share 3 things. Make your list at least 10 things today. Don't let yourself off the hook. Come up with at least 10 things that you could possibly do. 10. And then share 3 in the comments below. That's it. Have an awesome day. Any questions? Hit me up. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow and we'll attack the A of our SOAP framework.